Hey YouTube, I am back with episode 2, More Macabre. Before I start though, super mega shout out to Mr. Rigor Mortis 1986, or 86 I should say. I just made a comment on his video, his last video, saying that, I've started showing my own books, and he posted a quick video which got all his subs watching, and within a day I had like 12, 13 subs. So this is episode 2, More Macabre. I know I really wanted to do this for Halloween, but I got too busy. But I got 48, 52 some odd books. 2 might be sci-fi, but they were tied into the run. We'll get to it. First book doesn't really fit in with the rest of them. It is actually would be considered a modern book because it is 85, 86, and I just wanted to give a shout out or a heads up anyway on this, because it was Reggie Collects who pointed out that PC Comics had done some stuff with John Byrne and stuff like that. It was like, ooh, so I went to my LCS and checked that out. Found this here, a number 1, Master of Macabre. Sounded great and stuff until I got it home and tried to read it. It is on almost like a modern paper, very glossy, and I guess they do that to keep the tightness of the line work there, but it's so tiny that I need a magnifying glass to read it. So if you're buying these to read, go with the artist editions that Cartoonist Kayfabe show you. Almost the exact same stories are in it. Stuff with Edgar Allan Poe, the whole 9 yards. Awesome stuff. I wanted to show this at least on the last Silver Age episode, but I couldn't because couldn't make it. I promised a lot of times I wouldn't show anything new, but this is a $6 book. It's not much to show. The cover is kind of cool, but yeah, I'm just showing everything that is old. This is a survivor from the next 3, I think, are survivors from a box set out at the curb before garbage day. When I was a kid, pulled them out. Obviously, this one, as you can tell, is beaten to hell, but it is a survivor, so I kept it. And I have more House of Secrets to show you at the end. But I'd throw this in with one batch of stuff that is, oh yeah, it is beaten hell. Beaten to hell. The one that I've probably read the most, for sure. Absolutely. You see that? Oh yeah, it's nasty. But free is free. Great read. Here's another one. And again, like we're looking at DC, we're looking at a Carlton Partners 20-cent cover. A little better, but still read not as many times, but a few times anyways by me. Spooky Haunted House. Sure, Harvey Comics was in on Macabre as well. Childhood Survivor threw it in. Then we get into the stuff that I actually started to buy. Dead Man and Phantom Stranger, number 18, a 60-cent cover. Must have been from a $3 bin. I don't have much deets as far as what was paid for these or anything that, with the exception of maybe the Secrets of Haunted House. Man Thing number 1. Yeah, no, your color on your screen is correct. That is a little faded in the background. Asked the dealer at the time, hey, does this look a little light to you? It doesn't look as reddish as it should. I don't know. I'm just dealing. Yeah, good enough. Price was right anyway, so why not have it? You can always upgrade later. Not a big deal. Love that. Love that stuff. Look at that. Again, a lot of these were shown on our favorite episode to do when we are talking about Halloween stuff. Our favorite episode of the year, Paul's favorite, is the Halloween episode. And he does a great editing job. I couldn't make it this year, but this had been shown. Next few, actually almost all of them have been shown on the other channel with details as to what I paid, the grading I kind of thought it would be around. This is pretty minty. It's looking pretty minty. But I mean, you know, it's just nothing special. It's just a movie reprint. Jekyll and Hyde. How many times that been done? A lot. Great cover though. Just love the Macabre covers. Thought I'd throw these in there. Ghost Castle. Came across this first at Niagara Comic Con, the time we went up there in 2014. Yes, I've been on that channel since 2014. Came across that 3-book series. I thought it was only 2 for the longest time until I came across the number 3. And I did some researches. Yes, it's a 3-book series. Ghost Castle. Don't tell me who does it. I probably said it in the other channel. Again, very cool covers. Macabre, macabre, macabre. Got almost as much macabre as I do, like, say, some of my more focused stuff. And that's just because you go to a con and sometimes the prices aren't there for you. I don't want to show up and spend everything on one key book and then turn around to the guys and say, hey, I'm done. Can we go now? What? It's been 15 minutes. Come on, you can't do that. So what I do is look for Macabre. Obviously, it's something that I've been reading for a long time, as much as I like to. This, by the way, if you can see that, is a showcase Ghosts, the first 28 episodes. That's how I read my Ghosts without mucking around with the Mylar and all. Nice. There's 3 that I didn't know existed. Awesome. All good. Love these. Again, here's one that was shown on a channel I've been watching a lot of Casually Comics. She throws up images while she's talking about whatever, and this is the one she showed. Wasn't the actual book, but it was an image of it. I watch her stuff because if it's a series that I'm not literally picking up right now, at least I get the gist of it, which kind of helps. It's nice. I like her content. It's amazing. Another Man Wolf. It's actually Creatures on the Loose, featuring Man Wolf. So there are other creatures on the loose in here somewhere. Phantom Stranger. He's a cool dude. Love this cover. Very 60s. Look at that. Oh, it's amazing. And to get the black this nice, it's not perfect. There's some issue. I don't know if you can see that with the glare. I don't know, the lighting is going crazy, but there's a bit of a come on, focus. You see it? If I do that, I don't know, almost. I don't know. Sometimes it cooperates, sometimes it doesn't. Man Thing. Gotta have some more Man Thing in there. Different series, I believe. 25-cent cover. Oh, come on. It's midnight at the witching hour. Yeah, I would have loved to have gotten this up for Halloween night, but that was a crazy busy weekend, and then you get 2 crazy busy weekends, and guess what? I gotta have the lazies, so. Witching Hour 71. I mean, so this is a pretty big run. I would say once the code lightened up a bit, they started to come out with this stuff, and you'll see some of that later. Ghostly Haunts. Modern Comics actually reprinted for Carlton, or Charlton, however you pronounce that. So if you do see this again, try to get the Carlton, not the Modern Comics. They sometimes try to price these at the same price. They should not. This is actually a reprint. The next couple, Scary Tales. Beautiful painted cover, but it is a reprint of the original. You want the original. And speaking of the original, Oh, look at that. Carlton Comics Midnight Tales. Hey, what's going on? Aliens from, oh my God, this is beautiful covers. And again, I'm doing this for mostly me, but hey, I'm here to share. I'm doing this so I can kick back and not go through the 9 boxes that I went through to pull these all out of. Oh yes, 9 boxes. To put it all in one box, which makes box number 35. And again, a couple other loose things that I'm not really running on will go in here as well. Dead of Night number 2. Awesome. Journey into Mystery number 2. Oh, this is volume 2. If I had this in the Journey into Mystery volume 1, ooh, different story altogether. Different genre altogether, I think, too. Oh, but love that cover. Love it. Really minty. Well, no, maybe not. Ooh, lots of ticks. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, it's about a 6.5. But it presents really well. I don't know if you can see those. Yeah, you can see those ticks now. There you go. Yeah, it's pretty ticky. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and a little blunted. Anyway. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. Number 3. Again, some of these I got from like place I like to go downtown to is BMV. So I'm only paying $3.99. Cover of a price of a modern book. Now they seem to be scooping them up anything from the 60s and 70s and 80s that look cool like this get pulled out of those bins really fast. It's hit and miss. You got to go down often, and that's a bit of a trip for me. Journey into Mystery number 4. You see a bit of a run going. Nice. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Anyway, gotta move on. There's a lot of books here, man. Crypt of Shadows. Yeah, stepped up. It's a number 1. I can tell right from that price tag that it was a guy that we go to quite often. Oh my God, Pendragon. His logos have changed and whatnot. But again, this is sharp. This is beautiful. You see that? Nice. I gotta stop showing you everything that closely. Well, we gotta get through this. Number 2. Yeah. Again, all of these in some sort of detail I've shown on the Silver Age channel. But this is just so I can kick back and watch and look at my own covers. Give me a little reference without digging through all these boxes. Chamber of Darkness number 3. Come on, that's cool. She's a bit of a character. Again, watch the other channel. I'll show you. Tower of Shadows number 6. This I know I got from BMV downtown. So this cost me like all of like $3.99, $4.99. Nice, nice. Where creatures roam. All I know about this. Oh, this is coming. These are reprints from earlier stuff from Marvel Comics before the code came out. So they were allowed to reprint some of the stories, but they did a whole new cover treatment to it. So Where Creatures Roam was that, or Where Monsters Dwell, same kind of concept, I believe, reprinted on the inside, new cover art on the outside. Possibly a new treatment, not sure. Why not show some Red Circle from, this would have been from the last December con before all hell broke loose, and I was saving this for the Silver Age channel, but it's only a $12 book. It's not worth a ton. I only had like 3 cheapies to show, and I couldn't make it anyway, so I'm hoping that for sure I can get some more Macabre between now and next October to show off. But it's just different. I'd never heard of these guys. There was a vendor there who had never seen before. Had some ghosts, but someone snagged number 3 out of my hands. Not out of my hands, but He was on the right side of me. What can I say? He hit it first and got it and was like, oh man, I wanted that. Anyway, so Red Circle seemed interesting. I think Jose's featured from the maker some other stuff, but they had some Macabre there. So picked it up. I think we bundled, got a little bit of a discount as well. That one might have been shown, or at least filmed, but maybe not featured. So, a nice one. Madhouse. Ooh, what's that? More of a sci-fi-ish. House of Mystery kind of went from sci-fi to horror to superhero, depending on what it is. I only have a few House of Mysteries. The other one I'm not showing because it's a superhero doll, H for hero. It will end up in the same box. You know, just thought it was Trez cool. It's only a 4.0, but I mean, you're getting older. It's 12 center. Nice. Oh yeah, there it is. Super happy to find that from the Batcave. You can always tell his printing. He sometimes has really cool stuff written there. House of Secrets #1. Shout out to Tyler and others there. They are just collector dealers. Usually at the Toronto Comic Book Show, he was the guy who came down. You've seen that footage maybe on the other channel where came to visit us because there was no cons going on, which is super awesome. Oh, awesome. This was from, again, Fan Days or the March Con. Another dude who is just a collector dealer. He only does the ones at the Toronto Convention Center. He pointed us out saying, dude, you like this stuff? It was super cheap. He goes, this one's a little hard to get in this kind of, you know, looking this presentable. So I jumped on it. It's Bernie Wrightson again. Master of Macabre for sure. And it is Secrets of Haunted House #5. A beautiful black cover. Look at it. Look at it. Oh yeah. You see all that? No, my sun is coming. My light is... That's not bad. You see anything there? I'm not seeing much. Anyway. Secrets of Haunted House #19. Super cool cover. You gotta read some of the stuff too. It's part of the appeal. Draws you in. Tomb of Darkness. Man! We talked about that. How usually you don't like a split cover, but subject matter is continued through top and bottom, and it looks fantastic. Awesome cover. Love it. My local haunt had some Swamp Things on super mega deal. This was at the time. These things were getting really expensive. To see them in this grade at the shop, and he gave me a discount on top. The only two I have. I would love to have the whole run. I could not deny. You gotta have some Swamp Thing. Oh, look at that. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Okay, gotta keep moving here. Giant Size Man Thing again. Local haunt. Less than cover price. Second appearance of Howard the Duck. Possibly second or third appearance, maybe. And it's a giant size. I only have a few of those, and that would be the next one. No, I didn't pay that price. That's Pendragon again. Wait for the con. Again, shown on our channel from High End Jose. I like to watch our own stuff just because he's a bank of knowledge. Likes to really dig into the details and why he should buy it, why blah, 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 this, all that. So I picked this up, but I waited and waited because it was one of the expos where Pendragon was having they had a 15% off bin, a 25 or 25% off, and a 50% off bin. So I didn't pay the $14 Canadian for that. Not sure exactly. So just waited and waited until it came around. I loved the cover when I saw it on our channel. I was like, oh, I gotta get that. And it's really nice copy, man. Loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it, loving it. Oh yeah, going back to 2014. Again, one of the earliest episodes Paulie showed when he was just showing his collection when he first started his channel before I was even a guest. This was one of his collection books, and as you can see the price, he got it out of a $5 bin. Yeah, try it now. Try it now. I don't know. And again, you can see, I can tell the dealer just from that. Spooky. Yeah, that is again. That's from the Bat Cave. Tyler at the Bat Cave and those guys. And I love their stuff. Sheepy from BMV. Of course, there's probably stuff that I've picked up at Big B, stuff that I've picked up from Hagenland. I mean, I love all of these dealers. They're my go-to guys for certain things. And again, like I go to my go-to guy and he's got everything I already have on my list. I go just digging and you come up with this stuff, man. But this is a BMV, is like a $3.99, $2.99. So cool. Why not? Oh, look at that. Starting to get into some really neat stuff here. This might be actually a Neil Adams. I can't remember. I know there's some in here. We'll get to it. Oh, for sure that's BMV. Hard to get in lower grades at this quality. Anything above a 7 in the 657s, man, you're starting to struggle with them. So when I saw that for $20, oh man, I had to absolutely get that for sure. And of course, this would have probably been, I'm saying Hagenland at the Toronto Comic Store, nice 10 center. Might have been a Big B. Again, more sci-fi than horror. House of Secrets. Cool book. I'm gonna make some room here in this box. Give me a sec. All right. So, sweet. First appearance of Roger, pretty much eats everything, doesn't he? Oh, yeah. Want to mess with that. Now we're getting into Neil Adams. So, you may be a collector of just Neil Adams. You're going to come across some House of Secrets. How could you not? He did a lot of work for these guys. So the last bit are all House of Secrets. Not everything is a Neil Adams. I didn't do a lot of research as far as to show you who did what, when, why, how, or how much I actually paid. Because it's all on the other channel. But this is, you know, just showing off. Just showing some stuff. That's a painted Neil Adams. Painted on the inside as well. And yeah, a little bit of a premium on that, although I bundle everything. So, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And here we have one of the earlier ones from Hamilton Comic Con. House of Secrets 91. Love that. Damn. Can you see that? Or maybe I need some more light on this situation. Jesus, hang on a second. This is pissing me off. Alright, can you see any better? Or is that too hot? I don't know. We're almost at the end anyway. Also, I want to shout out all the other viewers. Everyone who subbed to me, I subbed back. I've been watching your stuff as it comes out. Hialeah Comic Bro, always the first to comment on our other channel. Mike Jocko, a whole bunch of people loved it. Thank you very much. Continue watching. Next up, some of my more run books. Right on. Gotta go now. Thanks.